DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got the best heroes, flaunt it. Raise your head up, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapping onslaught, striking dire. Tomatoes ready to fire. On the fighters I admire. For he who takes the title wins gilded chests and smiles, while foes walk bitter miles, bitter miles. Gold rush.
Welcome, one and all and everybody to tonight's stream. We are broadcasting a community-hosted tournament tonight, put on by the champion Hitman Bert, Crypto Grady, love you, 91 Karmas, the Beave, welcome to the Chatterinos. I'm signed up for the tournament, but with 9 of 16, decent chance I get a bye. I can stream that first round, play the second round, lose, you know, the normal pattern. It'll be good. It'll actually be really good, chat. So I got 45 seconds left till the bracket makes. And when I say makes, I don't mean take a shit, like some people do. Okay? Just want to be clear on that point. Yeah, chat. You want to see? Life is improving over here. Life is improving over here. Let's just very quickly check out how we're looking. Hi, buddies. Hi, everyone. Look, I got bloaters in the background. I'm sitting in my chair, chat. Life is good. Found the hat. Hat is on. Hat stays on, even though I look great with my new haircut. Hat stays on. That's how it works. Okay? Good. Glad you're on the same page. Now, because I didn't mute the song, it's going to play when I switch back. Yeah, I got it. I took care of it, though, chat. No problems there. No problems there. So, all right. Boom. It should be making the bracket here any second now. We can see what the formation is. This tournament is, of course, Hitman's Jewel, thus the name in the corner. The Hitman Bert PFP in the other corner. That's why I got that going on, chat. All right. I am in round 1 versus Fex. All right, cool. So round one game to cast. It's my own. This is actually like a pretty freaking ideal circumstance. I play the first round, I stream the next 3. Like, the gods have smiled upon this maneuver here. The restrictions for this tournament, of course, chat, were that it was all unique classes. Technically also no triple classes, but with all unique. If you can't have 2, you also cannot have 3. And so all unique, and then level 20s only. So Fex is out here doing Archer, Warrior, Seer. Beautiful. I hate his Seer. It's a good Seer. I'm doing Priest, Knight Archer. That's our only first round match. Congratulations to G Rhythm, Mega, Hope, Just Have Fun, K Copper, Franz, 91 Karmas, and Code Green for getting buys into the second round. Franz, I mean, probably got the most unfortunate buy, if you know what I mean, just because he has to play Fex in round 2. But other than that, though, congrats to all. So the rewards for this tournament, Bert has put up tiers. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice these before. So I, losing in the round of 16, will get 125 GTs. Thank you, Bert. Everyone else who got a buy is going to lose aside from Fex, basically, is in the round of 8. They're going to get 250 GTs. Not game time this time. It's guys tiers. If you make it to the semis, you get 1,500 guys tiers. And then, of course, second place gets 60 Jewel, double the buy-in. And first place gets 600 Jewel, 20x the buy-in of 30J. Thank you, Hitman Bert, for throwing this stream together, or this tournament together. And then I could throw this stream together. And Bert also graciously sponsored some like giveaway prizes. Let me scope my chat with him. I got a Shelmet, a swearing hat, 2 Greater Fortune Crystals, and a Greater Stoned Legendary Wizard that I will be giving away today on stream. Alright? And so, I'm going to put everyone who's in here now, since I got the time, the Beave, onto my wheel. I've got a little wheel of names set up here, chat. So we got the Beave, we got 91 Karmas, we got Crypto Grady, we got Hope _, thankful. I might have to change that picture because it's kind of hard to see the names. But maybe I'll just make it a center image. We'll just make this like a center image. Yes. Cool. Alright, so we got bloaters in the middle now. Life is good again. We can read the names. So if you're in the chat, or if you're watching on the YouTube chat, feel free to, leave a comment. That'll get your name on the wheel. If you're watching over on Twitter, I'm sorry, Twitter does not display the live chat consistently. So I'm just going to categorically not look there. If you want to get into the giveaway, hop on over to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the reply to my pinned post on Twitter, if that's where you're watching, to the YouTube. Come over here, leave a comment, and I'll get you on this wheel. And yeah, like I said, giving away a Shelmet, a Swearing Hat, 2 Greater Fortune Crystals, and a Greater Stone Legendary Wizard. And in addition to the Wheel of Names, one of those giveaways is going to be stycksintern trivia question. So, prepare your noggins for that one, chat. Okay? Just get mentally prepared for that. We got 5.5 minutes to game time. I am going to load it up. That was my whole preamble. If you're coming in late, welcome. Welcome. I will say once again, this is Hitman Bert's sponsored tournament. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the games themselves each appear to be sponsored. So 10 jewel each round from Hitman Bert is already in the bucket. So you can use your influence on this one and actually get some jewel for voting on all of these matches. That's what? 10 here, another 40 here, another 20 here. So that's what? 70 so far? 80. 80 jewel worth of voting sponsor rewards for not just the players, but also for the viewers. And I see Mike K. Gonna add you here. And Kyle. And Kyle. Hell yeah. I also love seeing more DFK content. It was so sad when I was moving and I felt guilty, chat. I felt guilty that I couldn't deliver you that fresh, delicious DFK content that we all love. But I also love seeing other people do it. Oh yeah. The spectators are not liking me for this game against Fex. I don't know why. The person with the most tournament wins versus a dude who made it to the finals once in a melee mosh pit level 10. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I do have a decent night here, good, well-rounded, decent amount of health, almost 1300, 1297. I was doing a little order dyslexia there. High endurance, good stuff, and he's got explosion. And I think another ability that's useful, leadership, highly useful, that one. Then I got my priest. She's sitting over here. She's got the siren song. She's ready to go. I have 56 agi, so she fast. She a fast lady. I don't have the speed pants like I'm sure Fex's seer does. Oh, what do you know? 9.7 and 54 agi, so his seer will still go before my priest. But I at least will not get lapped as often. And then Heart Veer Rumble Mark. I'm rocking the 17% physical damage Charger's Mask, 69 dexterity. I use that precision strike because that offsets the Charger's Mask loss of accuracy. I'll be sitting there with 100% ac. It's good stuff. Anything else notable? Oh yeah, last stand on both my priest and my archer. Oh, now I've got votes. Now I've got one voter voting heavy. See, when you're the only one on one side, you can vote light, but I guess there's still 2 minutes, plenty of time for other people to snipe it. So 1 million influence, I appreciate you, whoever had faith in me. I just need a good RNG, stun off the rip with my very first P strike, and I can take this, Or like a well-timed one mid-game. Ooh, chat, also, you'll love this. I did check out the highlights that I had clipped the other day. And aside from the shitty sound of this microphone, because I still can't find my actual streaming mic, so I'm using the webcam mic. I really liked the highlight feature, and yeah, I'm going to try to make some more use of it. It captures the last 30 seconds. I don't know. I might expand it to like a minute, though, because for one of them, I didn't realize to push the highlight button until a little later, and I kind of caught the end of it instead of the whole thing. But really cool feature. I'm going to be using that to try to make it easier for me to make more like Twitter short form, easy digestible content, because instead of having to work through this like hour-long video, 2 hour and a half, I will just have those little clips kind of already made. And shout out to Stream Deck for that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool, chat. All right, I'm going to play a song. And I think you'll like it. It's Sharkules. We're getting going.
The legends of the Underdome. The secret fiends down below. There is only one who is worthy of the ultimate prize. His fins are the size of a mountain. His eyes are as black as the night. He drinks from the sanguine fountain, a charging disaster of light. Sharkules, Sharkules. He will drink from the spoils of battle. Sharkules, Sharkules. God of the arena. Welcoming every challenge from both arcane wizards to steel. Only in the heat of battle does his cold heart begin to feel. It feels Sharkules, Sharkules. He has dined on the mightiest beast, so Sharkules, Sharkules. God of the arena.
All right, chat. We're muting that because I got shit to do. All right. Oh, I went before the seer somehow. I think maybe I'm also wearing speed pants. No, I'm not. Wow. That's kind of a mind-blowing realization right there, chat. Okay. This guy, Giant Slayer, Second Life. Headstrong, menacing. He's built with the Cleave and Whirlwind. Twin Arrows, Dead End, Sharpshooter setup. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Hope. I will have fun either way. I'm actually like really stoked when this happens that I'm the only round one game, because like win or lose, I'm not missing out on streaming any games that, you know. Like, this is kind of a nice situation. I can be happy either way. Fex is up with the seer. My blind, of course, did not get the blind. Stupid Brookhammer Cutter. What was that about? It's alright, chat. This just means that I'm going to get the RNG in my favor on my P-strikes. That precision striker Rinscos. Real question is, he doesn't have enough, right? So do I just focus down the knight, or do I go for the seer? Seer's got 1053 HP. Hey, Hope, how much health does your seer have that you're playing? Yeah, baby, I think it's more than 1053. I know the guy who leveled that seer is why I'm bragging about it. I know him personally pretty well. Alright. What's the seer build? Yeah, the seer build that I like to play. Good. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty threatening team all around. Oh, I didn't check this dude's traits. Okay. So he doesn't have any reses. He does have a lot of stuns, though. 2 double stuns. He's got stun out the wazoo. So that means he's going to use it to counter my explosion when I cast it with the knight. I don't know, but this Second Life Archer has less health than this here. I might be able to get luckier with a crit and snipe it. That said, there's always the risk that I don't get that kill. Facts. I hope he's there. 4 stuns for the win. I agree. Ooh, St. Andres, I gotta add you to the wheel after this game. Gotta remind myself to do that. Uh-oh. I don't like to see that. Uh-oh. Chat, I'm worried. That looked... I don't think Fex chose to do a basic attack. I am concerned, chat, that my first level 20 victory against Fex will be tainted by being a 4-turn forfeit. Oh, no. I wonder if he just joined so it would make. Because if so, that's sad. But hey, I'll take a win against Fex any way I can get it. I'm not going to complain. Honestly, you know, it's all numbers on the spreadsheet at the end of the day. So that's 2. I have to assume that he's coming back, though, in my play. Otherwise, it's just sloppy, right? He could bait me if I just do something dumb. And I'm not saying Fex would, but a person could bait me. So better to keep the habit there. Oh, this is making me sad. I can't see the forfeit kind of... I mean, I guess there's really no risk in refreshing. Right? This dude's... I still don't see the counter for the 4 turns. I don't know if it counts that first one. Is the only reason I want to see it. I mean, now I am doing something silly. He baited me into using my explosion early, guys. Yeah, this could be the end of the game very quickly. But in which case, we'll move on to the semis. And I actually have some content to fill the gap. Yeah, I just can't see it on my screen. See, like up here at Karmas. Yeah, I'm glad it's showing somewhere. No, Karma is saying he sees it though, Hope. I think it might just be a visual bug. Buggerino. Basic attack. Oh, was that number 4 or was that 3? Can't be sure. Guess I can't take my mana with me though. And at this point... Yeah. Oh, you were counting. Ah, so you didn't see it. Maybe that isn't... Okay, okay, okay. Appreciate you. This is the true test right here. Oh, Bert didn't set that rule. Okay, well that's fine. I will kill him systematically if he's gone. Yeah, because I thought that was number 4 this year. But hey, you know, bug testing. This is what building and production looks like. Testing and prod. Hey, at least he didn't get a buy, though. You know what I'm saying? No mercy indeed, Mega. Alright, so wait, I could just add you guys now. So I have Sinandres and Mega. Those are the only 2 new people during the game. Oh my, oh, I got the kill with the explosion. Hell yeah. Barrier broke. Oh, I got a crit on the archer. This is what you want to see. And I, of course, covered the screen. Alright, yeah, boom. Well, like, do I heal? Do I attack? His basic attacks are starting to get my priest, you know? Maybe I cast speed and Holy Wrath. There we go. Rapid Shot did God's work there. See, if I had it my way, this is how pretty much every single game would go with this team. I'd kill that archer, and then I'd kill the seer. And then I might switch to the warrior if like the rapid shot had done beast work on it. That's how I would want every game to go, chat. I'm not even going to be shameful about it. I can give you some music though, since I gotta work through this. Boom. It's like the battle music seems inappropriate at the moment. Oh shit, I just saw your message, Karma. I think I might have been too late, but I did cut a highlight just in case. I also was just kind of like futzing around there for a second. It could have just been me. You know? He's about to be at he's at 30% right now. So yeah, this is gonna let me get the kill faster. Maybe I can repeating shot him right now. It's the Win Some song. What do I have it named? Yeah, Win Space Some is what I have it called. 308 crit from the night. He wishes he could do that regularly. How much damage can I do this warrior right now? 768. Atrophy is absurd. This seer though, I do less to it. Well, that's bizarre. But I'm just gonna do that anyway. Oh, the end of the song is the best.
At the AMA, Winston, show your wisdom in the way you play. Winston, will you win some? Winston, you're so winsome. Don't listen to stycksintern when he calls you. Wins few.
Wins few. What else do we got on deck here? Oh, I got the bowl on. Oh yeah. Going to sudden death, I mean, is eye-opening. You need a house version? Okay, I'm down. I specifically was like, I need to make something other than EDM for once, so I tried to make just a pop beat with that one. But I can just run it back on run the lyrics back on the app that I use and get a house track version going. Because yeah, I mean, I do love house music. I'm not gonna lie about that. Oh, I gotta add. All right, wait. Mega, I need to add Ellie, Mosh. Okay. See, this just goes to show how long you could stall with 30 seconds. Like, but all right. Yeah, I'll pass. Use another rapid shot if I don't get the kill before then. And yeah, let's just hit you. And alright, that should do the trick. Please fix, thanks, is my reaction to that whole experience. But hey, you know what? That's the job of a beta tester. AKA me. Alright. So I'm actually, Fran's totally lucked out there. Although I have had good luck against Fran's the last 2 times we played. So maybe he's not super stoked either way, I don't know. But this next round should be fun. We got G-Rhythm versus Mega. Hope, Just Have Fun versus K-Copper. Me versus Franz. And 91 Karmas versus Code Green. Ooh, baby. What time? What do we got? 10 minutes to game time? All right. That's good. That's good. So I'm actually, once I get it set up, I'm going to turn on my picture-in-picture to keep the countdown timer in the corner, and then migrate my main screen over to Serendale, where my friend DFK Helper has been auto-summoning some of my heroes for me, and we're going to go open them up on stream, see what they do. We got the time for it. Why not? Why not just go see what we can crack open, you know? I think it's a good call. And if you don't like it, you can go start your own stream. Okay? So yeah, I said it. You didn't think I'd say that, did you? Nope. You did not. All right. Gotta zoom I can zoom a bit more, I think. Should move this so I can actually see what I'm doing. All right. Oh, it's perfection, chat. Yeah, we can put my heroes in there too. That's good. All right. So you're here on the main screen. And don't forget, you can vote influence now. Now that I've, defeated the Fexbot, we're good to go. All right. No, I got to go to Clayton. I went to the wrong chain. I mean, I still have it. I'm an archaic wallet. I said it. It still says Clayton, not Kaya. Oh, I ran out of tiers. Okay, wait. I got to buy some more tiers for the Botterino. And we're going to see what it opened up. Oh, I guess insufficient jewel balance is a good reason, because I converted all of my jewel to Jade for the bot. That's on this account. I was like, why is it not letting me trade? You're being an idiot, son. That's why. Alright. And because we're back in the original land, we can crank that Dantodons up a little bit. Alright. So yeah, I've got that many summons, however many that is. I got 7 or 8 minutes still, as you can see in the corner, I think. Yeah, wow. This is just working out just how I hoped it would. Let's go, chat. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I have a lot of Legios and Scholars. Got a Menacing. Nice, okay. Okay, so like what I have DFK Helper do is auto summon my 5, 4, and 3 summons remaining heroes, going for trait mutations and ignoring class mutations, because that makes it, that's what I want, is I want trait mutations. Got a leadership. And these might not be mutations right now, because I would have to go like check its work. But it does generally as good a job or better than I do at putting together pairs that have a high probability of success. And I do a much better job than like a new watcher would do. So definitely a good learning tool all around. DFK Helper, quick shill. I do not get paid any money for it, but I just, on the quality of the product. I don't really use it for questing. I think that's a archaic use, and I never did. I mean, I used it for duels for like one season, like over a year ago. But then I was just like, nah, I don't want to do that. And yeah, but this summoning is really helpful, because otherwise I could never just get through all of the summons that I have. I have thousands of summons available just from, the Gen 1s that my Gen 0s make over time, having so many Gen 0s. I guess I owe another thank you to Fex for those as well. 6 minutes till game time. Me versus Franz. What does he have? Is he using a wizard? No, he's got a berserker. Oh, Franz Zerker. That's gonna be tough. I don't like playing against the Franz Zerker. This one seems bugged. Am I losing it, chat? This summon, it's still pending in MetaMask. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Nah, we just got a stuck transaction. No way. Oh, the transaction's already confirmed. Alright, so it's just bugging out. I'm gonna refresh. Huh. Heroes. ID. Descending. Okay, so it didn't open a new one. Those are the first two that I opened. Let's see what happens when I try to open another. My MetaMask is still showing the transaction pending, but when I tried to cancel it, it said the transaction's not there anymore. Okay, so it finally failed that transaction. There we go. Okay, good. We're good now. Scholar, Shapeshifter, nice. Got a leadership in the P1. Come on, Zellies. Let's see if I can open up some blue color on stream. I honestly have no idea what it's summoned to. I haven't like checked its work because I used to. But now I'm pretty comfortable using it, like for the settings that I have on it at least. Pirate, nice. Oh, total rug, ouch. We see it happen. We see it happen. Yeah, man, I was doing more summons than the bot. Like the bot has intervals, right? And I was just burning through at the speed of a human for a while. It was pretty awesome, but I can't keep that up and work. Efficient in P2 is nice, but not like great with only one summon remaining. And I guess I set up 2 summons at some point in the past, which is fine by me. I just didn't remember doing it. I have so many heroes with that many summons remaining. And the reason, chat, in case you're watching and you wonder why I'm over here on Serendale doing it, is because summon cost is denominated in Jade or Crystal, depending on whether you're on Serendale or Crystal Vale, aka Kaya or DFK chain. And the cost of Jade over on Kaya is much less than the cost of Crystal over on DFK chain. So that's why I'm over here, letting the bot run amok with like $10, you know, and it can go crazy. Oh, nice. We got a legendary. Nice. I might call it there. Let's see what the traits are first, though. We got a menacing on the Leggy. That's good stuff, boys. We're stoked. Hardened Shield fell to a recessive on it. Might have been going for that A2. Nice. Nice Leggy Knight. All right. That's what we wanted to see, chat. We'll save some of those. And for now, I mean, I'm not going to do the spin wheel giveaway yet, but I will do the trivia giveaway. And so let me see. Let me remind myself what Bert sent over to my stycksintern wallet. Okay, yeah, there's 2 Greater Fortune Crystals. So the first Greater Fortune Crystal will go to whoever says in the YouTube chat. So if you're watching on Twitter, I'm going to give you a minute before I give the prompt to go find my pinned post on Twitter, go to the first comment, and join the YouTube channel. But so we're going to be giving away a Greater Fortune Stone to whoever in the chat can correctly guess, maybe from having known from watching my stream too long. Gonna give it like 30 more seconds for anyone transferring from Twitch or Twitter. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Man, waiting 30 seconds feels like forever. That was like 4. Oh god, what have I signed myself up for? This is terrible. This is terrible, chat. I'm losing my mind. Okay, you've had enough time, I think, Twitter people. And you're not going to know this answer probably if you're watching from Twitter, but who is my favorite musical artist? That is the prompt. First person to answer in the chat gets one of the Greater Fortune Crystals. The rest will be given away in between the next set of games, and at the end we'll move up in prizes as we go along. And we're going to be using this Wheel of Fortune. Must be present in the chat when I draw your name on the wheel, because I'm not trying to incentivize people, you know, giving me the rope-a-dope, showing up, saying hi, and then ghosting my stream. I want people watching it. So if you're in the YouTube chat, I'm going to get your name on here. We're going to give you a chance to win stuff in the spin wheel, but you have to be present when I call your name out. Otherwise, it's no dice, as we call it in the business. No dice. So I'll give away that crystal. The Beave is not my answer. Pogo is not. Guys, I thought this would just be an instant answer. Guys, is there a name on my chair? I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. Like the chair that I sit in every day, the music that I played when I was playing copyrighted music. Chat. Chat. Alright. Oh, that was an accident that I didn't want to do. Okay. Whew. Ah! Okay, chat. Whew. I full screened my Brave on accident when I was trying to reset the zoom to normal. And I got really frightened there for a moment. So I'm going to throw G-Rhythm versus Mega in the other screen. There we go. Okay. Now I'm here, chat. Now I'm ready to play. Yeah! Code Green nailed it! Ah! Code Green nailed it. Dead mouth. I'll forgive you on the spelling. But Code Green wins that Greater Fortune Crystal. Congratulations! That was the easiest one to win, folks. The rest is all RNG. Alright, so France has opened up with what now? Clairvoyance on Thundesrion. So giving him that Pierce. And now he's also targeting Heart Veer with a P-Strike. Okay. That's good stuff right there. I can get behind that. I'm going to basic attack the archer. I'm going to P-Strike him myself, which gives me an advantage since we're both using Shroud. Assuming he doesn't hit me and get a stun, I have a chance. Like, Shroud will be active when he attacks me, but Shroud will not be active when I attack him. But, of course, he attacks first and could interrupt me. Berserker gets its Blind Rage out, does good damage with it, getting good stacks immediately to 11. That's a great result for Franz out of that. And he got the stun that I said was the one way that went poorly for me. Nice. I'm going to cleanse the archer. Nice. RNG favored Franz there. Not in a bad way. That was good, though. I mean, that was the gamble I was taking. Sanctuary coming out. Okie dokie. Cherokee. I am... Does he have... No, he has a Berserker. Right. So I'm just going to go for the Archer again. Restart my cycle. And then use Bacon on my Archer. Alright. TuneFed, I'll send you one too since you're the first person to do the right spelling. But that'll be out of my stash, not Bert's. Fortunately, I just won a raffle the other day, large. I'd brush him with dirt off my shoulder. Took a lot of skill, a lot of effort. Claimed so many shells. Gave them to that shell goblin. Rapid shot. Nice. See, Franz, I love this build you're playing. It's exactly the same as mine. Except with Barrage. But I respect that. This guy just doesn't have shit luck, so I didn't want to use Barrage. I wish I'd got that stun. Tell you that right now. Blood Rage comes in, does big damage. I don't like the look of it. If I get this daze, though, I interrupt his repeating shot combo. Didn't get the daze! Shit balls! Shit balls! Shit balls! Alright, chat, what do I do? Do I go balls to the walls? Because he can take down either of my heroes here. I think I go balls to the walls. I'm going for it. They both have last stand, so it's a calculated risk. But chat, I am bad at math. Rejuvenation Stone's gonna get off before I have a chance to attack. Repeating shot comes out, last stand triggers. Oh! Berserker basic attack kills my priest! That's it. That's it. I'm smoked, folks. I have one shot of getting into this game. It's landing a daze on the Archer right now. And maybe the Seer. Wouldn't hate that. Didn't get either. naturally. And getting a crit with this explosion is literally my only chance of getting back into this. Basic attack strikes. It's his Seer's turn. Maybe he uses a health vial. But regardless of what he does, I'm just gonna like be praying. Okay, so I'm not praying very much anymore. Just for the record. Just for the record, chat. The prayers are gone. I do have a chance. 650 is the top range. I have a 98% hit chance. If he gets a single block, though, I lose instantly, automatically. Okay, so I got that kill. He does not have a resurrection. You best believe that Seer is my next target. Oh, big damage though. This Berserker is gonna fuck me up. I don't know which one I go for first. Seer, I think still. If I had my Priest alive right now, things would be looking really good. The Toad croaked. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Ront is getting channeled on. How rude. First off. Go ahead and health vial him. I'm almost got my Exhausted Heroes turn, chat. It's so close I can almost taste it. His Berserker is almost at cap stacks, uses speed. That's brutal. Ooh! Hate that, chat. Ront, you're just like my little heal potion bot right now, Ront. Yeah, Rejuvenation Stone, heal that croaked frog. He's done. Oh, Code Green, I gotta add your name to the wheel. Since I'm gonna lose this game, I'm not too worried. Ooh, block though. Blocks keep me in it. When I still had that heal over time, chat. I'm so marginally in this at the moment. Not having a healer into a healer is devastating though. Especially with sudden death right around the corner. I gotta eliminate that healer. But even then, the Berserker might have too much health left. So that's kind of why I say I'm losing this game no matter what. 222. Big crit by the Knight. So much barrier though, because I've been ignoring that Berserker. To my own detriment. Basic attack hits the Knight for 236. Seer's up. My mana potion. In the corner, G Rhythm versus Mega is still looking like a toasty game. Rejuvenation Stone being cast now onto herself, but I get the stun this time. Chat, that's what I'm talking about. One good stun is all it takes sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, chat. It could have maybe happen. Can lightning strike 3 times for me? Here. Do I get this daze? Oh, if I get the daze, chat, anything's on the table. I got the daze, chat. Oh, I got the block, chat. Double daze. Almost never happens. Didn't happen there. Oh, chat. Seer has a turn before I get to go. Ront is getting beat up. I have 2 more health files though that I can use. I wonder what the stone settings were, because that sounds wrong to me. Health vial out, 830. Oh, it's too risky, chat. 648 is not enough. 61 MP is enough for me to cast Rapid and Repeating. I'm going Critical Strike, Rapid, Repeating. Gets a little Artificer barrier. Oh, it looks like Mega took a lead over G Rhythm there. Knocked out the Warrior in the corner. Yeah, that's better. Okay, Franz. Mana Vial's up. Alright. Alright. Oh, I can't rapid because I did have it on cooldown. I blew it, chat. I just gotta pray for a crit on my... I have a 23% chance to crit with my P-Strike. Oh, chat. It is so dangerous right now. I goofed there with my critical strike. Or critical aim. I goofed. Oh, you didn't jump me. I can get another stun, maybe. Can lightning strike another time? Should I go for this taunt? If I land the taunt, it interrupts, but he has 50% taunt resistance. Going for it. It's a risk, but I gotta take risks. Oh, no. Yeah, 50% taunt resistance is real. But hey, at least I got some refunded initiative. 289, Ront is gonna die. I didn't get the interrupt. Balls, chat. That's all I have to say now. I also didn't get that crit that I desired. It's alright, GG friends. Well played. Well played. And as predicted, now I can get back to commentating. My real skill. My real skill, baby. I'm not gonna let him, you know, just... I gotta get my rapid shot off at least, see how that goes. Because you never know, magic strikes sometimes. Triple crit on the seer? You know? No, not getting that. Alright, now I will forfeit. Because Franz has got me beat fair and square. GG, Franz. That was good. Looks like in the corner, Mega is still whittling away G Rhythm. This game should end now. I'm thinking. It might just be clearing the status effect stuff. I'll press the button, chat. I don't know why it's not doing anything. But second pip. This is the G Rhythm versus Mega matchup. There we go. Finally quit my game. Mega's got the lead, but G Rhythm's not out of it yet. Both of his heroes have higher HP than any of Mega's. Oh, maybe not anymore. Franz is complimenting my archer. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. And a scholar, I might add. No, I don't want to insult him. He's not a scholar. He's way cooler than a scholar. He's the Franzerker. Alright, Mega goes to the Holy Circle. Gets his team. Get a big crit onto the... Was that the Warrior, I believe? Yeah, Warrior. Just what he needed, but getting low now. Boom! Rapid Onslaught does huge damage to Hadog. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Can G Rhythm keep Hey Dog alive? Twin arrows coming out. That's quite a threat with Mega's health bars the way they are. A crit could be devastating. Two could be apocalyptic. Here at the Hitman's Jewel tournament. Prayer of Healing. Gets big health there. Ooh, and the tomatoes are doing big damage. Mega with 3 stacks of atrophy to G Rhythm 0. I don't know, guys. This is still really close. G Rhythm could take this even down a hero. Mighty Strike hits bigly. Mega's got 2 more turns. Can he finish the archer? Does his priest has a full heal ability, but I don't know if he has the mana to use it. That could be really useful in sudden death. You just pop that before your priest dies and like obtain a fat HP lead. Whirlwind goes out, big 209. Can the priest finish off this archer? 76, I'm not sure. It could be close though. A basic attack might be close to doing it. But of course, healing is never a bad choice. Ooh, a basic attack with sudden death wouldn't even be that close. It would probably get the kill for sure on Hey Dog. That is G Rhythm's archer. G Rhythm on the left, Mega on the right, of course. Oh, he uses the health vial. Alright, does he get the sudden death damage? Sudden death damage hits! Kills Hey Dog. Well played by Mega. And now it does look like Mega is going to take this game fairly handily with that slaughter of G-Rhythm's Archer. Absolute savagery out here in the Colosseum. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you to Hitman Burt for sponsoring this tournament. Hitman's Jewel is the name, and that's his PFP in the bottom right corner. Check him out if you're ever looking for high quality DFK action arena. Alright, view tournaments. I gotta claim my rewards before. Now I can vote. This is excellent. No, it's Francis saying that he didn't account for my last stand. All right. So I got my rewards. Life is good. We got Mega versus TBD. Just Have Fun and K Copper are still going on, apparently. As are 91 Karmas and Code Green. Dare I risk it, chat? Jump into both. Alright, it's going to be catching up here. Things could get dicey. Things could get dicey, chat. Alright, I gotta make a sticky notes here while these are catching up. Looks like Karmas is gonna take Code Green. I can't see the health bars, but it's 2 heroes to 1. Meanwhile, on the other side, oh my gosh. Looks like Hope is gonna take K Copper, but also close. So I have Greater Fortune to Code Green and Tune Fed Up. And then I have another Greater Fortune to the next winner on the circle. If you want to get your name on my spin wheel chat, you just have to talk in the YouTube channel. As I've said a couple times, but maybe you didn't hear, Twitter does not do a good job of preserving the chat in a way that I can actually like check in between games. So if you want to get into the spin wheel for some giveaways during stream, you have to comment in the YouTube chat and you have to be present when I draw your name. Because your presence is what I get out of this. I love having you in the chat. You should all talk. Say hello. Let me know. Because, you know, if I see your name in chat and then I see you on Twitter or Discord or whatever, I have context, you know? I can chat with you. But without context, I may never say anything. Because, you know, I'm very self-conscious when it comes down to it. That's why I stream for apparently hundreds of viewers. But I don't know. Twitter kind of fudges the numbers. Alright, so Karma's taking down Code Green with this next basic attack. Meanwhile, Just Have Fun eliminated K Copper's Archer. Ah, sudden death. Close though. Making it close. Oh wow. But the delay damage with that was big damage with only 2% atrophy too. Huge. What was that damage? Oh, the wall of reflection. I don't know about that because the wall of reflection absorbs the sudden death. I think it's kind of a buggy interaction. I think the sudden death should just bypass the wall and not give you a benefit of damage to your enemy for using it, you know? But regardless, I am just prattling on at this point. Let's check the timers. We got 4 minutes till the next game. 4 minutes until the next game. That's just enough time, chat. I think that's just enough time to get my ass over to Kaya. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Open up another hero or two. You know? Alright. Oh, I forgot. I also got to spin the wheel. So just one hero, and then back to Metis, and we're spinning the wheel. Well, it's just Karmas. It's like the sudden death. They do their best to make it not impact any other thing. You know, like it doesn't break wards. It goes through them, and it's not the same as a barrier because barriers don't do damage to the enemy team when you do damage to them. And like part of the skill of using that ability is timing it when your enemy is doing damage. But by allowing the sudden death damage to count to that, you make it kind of a brain dead max damage sort of situation. And I don't think that's quality gameplay. That's an opinion, really. That's why. It's just an opinion. I don't have any fact-based reason other than the facts supporting my opinion that I just said. Uh-oh, it's doing that thing again, chat. So we're just going to say, later, Kaya, baby. And we're going to head over to Metis, and we're going to do the spin wheel. Right, with a counterattack. The counterattack makes all the difference there, in my book. Jeremy sneaking in under the wire for this. So, winner of this spin gets a Greater Fortune Crystal, sponsored by Hitman Bert. Right, no, the damage is not that crazy, but it's just that it removes all skill from the ability and makes it very easy to use, and it is good, really good damage. I don't know. Yeah. Whether it's intended or not, I don't think it should work like that, as an opinion. But we can have different opinions. That's okay. That's what life is made of, baby. Alright. I'm going to give this one a spin. Once again, Greater Fortune Crystal is going to... the Beave. They're going to say it's rigged. Beave, are you here? Say something in the chat. Say, woo, I won a Greater Fortune Crystal. Woo! Howl like a wolf, my man. 2 minutes left till game time. You have until then to prove that you are here and listening. Otherwise, that Greater Fortune's Crystal's rolling over to the next segment after this game. Yeah, right. Right. And what you just said, Karmas, it removes that difficulty and the skill of it by having the sudden death damage work, because like you can very easily guarantee that sudden death will tick by just extending all 3 of your turns during that 10 tick period. Beaver is gone, it seems like. Yeah, I know. He had said something sub Ellie, but then he just did I don't know. He's got 57 seconds. Beeve's chewing his own wood. That's what I heard. I don't know. Should I give him the full time or should I spin again? Chat, it doesn't seem like he's here. Enough people have responded. My patience wears thin for the Beeve. Patience is wearing thin. Yeah? Yeah, chat, he's not here. He's not here. We're removing him from the list. We're spinning again. Who's here? Is TuneFed here? TuneFed, are you here right now? You just said nice rig. Rigged game. Nice rig to you, sir. You hacked Beeve's chat so he couldn't chat. Now you won the Greater Fortune Crystal. Alright, babies. Let's go. Oh, view lobby. I did that again. Spectate bout. Alright. So this is Mega on the left. Just have fun on the right. In the corner, we have Franz on the left. 91 Karmas on the right. For these semi-final matches. Alright, TuneFed proved attendance. In the nick of time, I'll add. Mega rocking the Warrior Priest Knight that we just saw, and Hope is using the Wizard Seer Priest Magical Menage combination. Meanwhile, Franz using that Berserker Archer Seer that we saw use so well. Big damage once again with that opening for Franz's Berserker, and he's at 11% bonus attack once again off the rip. That is so good. Like, that is what you want to see playing Berserker. Karmas responds with a barrier. Meanwhile, we do see that in this primary game, Hope's got a little bit of barrier up, but Mega broke the Wizard's barrier with the Warrior attack just before the Wizard's turn, negating some of its arcane power, stacking the AP, that little 10 that you see down here, arcane power charges. That is going to empower our Wizard's attacks. Frostbolt 69 block, doesn't even get that chill. Hope not getting the opening he wanted, but still not set back too far yet. Prayer of Protection now comes out of his Priest, bubbling up the frontline Wizard. Wizard tank, anyone? Can the Wizard tank team beat the double tank team, arguably, with the Warrior and the Knight? Mighty Strike blocked by that Wizard. Doesn't break the big barrier from that Prayer of Protection and the Sanctuary combination, maybe? No, I'm not sure if he cast Sanctuary. Basic attack. Also, he's trying to break that barrier with everything he's got, and he will be able to before the Wizard's turn. Didn't quite get it with the Priest basic attack, but very close. Ooh, in the corner, Franz just did a big rapid shot crit against Karma's Wizard and a big damage to his Priest. Rapid Onslaught comes out 467 damage, punishing Hope for having this Wizard up front. Just absolutely punishing it. And the Priest is laying it on thick too. He's got nothing to heal. He's just going to attack. Frostbolt comes out now. 191 crit. This time does get the chill. And gets some more stacks of AP up to 18. Prayer of Healing claps him back up 337. Yes, the Wizard's taking a beating, but he's got the support for it. Am I right, chat? Ooh, Franz uses a Death Mark. I think he's got a repeating shot combo up. We're going to switch screens here really quick. This is Franz in the left. In one more turn, that Toad is going to drop a repeating shot. Oh, okay, but Karma's dropped the Prayer of Healing. Can this Toad get the kill anyway? 690 health available on Karma's Wizard. He's got the Death Mark on him for 15% increased damage. Franz does a swap positions so that the twin arrows will only hit one target, dashing my hopes of a really sick repeating shot. Meanwhile, down here, oh, didn't mean to open that. Hope is throwing the Osmotic Ward onto the Wizard and now casting a Future Sight, so protecting it up and giving it some healing in case Mega does not break the ward. If Mega breaks that ward, the Wizard will get a pretty big heal. Osmotic Ward works like that. You gotta time it out, but you only have 2 turns. Like 2 of the Wizard's turns, and then it expires. And so if it doesn't take any damage in that time, no healing occurs. But just have fun. Hope healed it up anyway with a Prayer of Healing. And then the ward was broken by the Knight. Mega uses a Swiftness heal, giving its Priest some speed and health back. This double melee comp from Mega, a stark contrast to most of the comps we see. No range damage really at all. So kind of just like a slug it out, stay in it kind of situation. Ooh, wow. And Franz in the corner just got a big rapid shot damage onto Karma's Priest, and then the Berserk attack took it out, and then it got back on its feet with a second life. Just wanted to highlight that. Wow. Really good play. Now Franz, of course, has his repeating shot set up once again. Only 2 seconds left to make his turn, from what I see. Frostbolt out of Hope onto Mega. Still focusing down that Priest by the looks of it. And now at 22 arcane power. So Hope is, of course, scaling for the late game. We are scaling. DFK Elite. Let me know if you've ever heard anyone say that before. We are scaling to the late game, everybody. And so now, will that attempt pay off, though, against this thick-hided team with the Knight and the Warrior and a Priest? Ooh, repeating shot out of Franz. Takes down Karma's Wizard. Franz is playing the build. I can't be mad to losing to someone playing my build so well on that Archer. What a great play by Franz. I mean, I say my build like I'm some genius. It's just the one I like to play. That's the only reason I say my. I don't take ownership of it. That Berserker is almost dead though. Karmas could still bring this back. It'll just be tough. Does he go for a heal right now? Health Vial. Alright. This game in the main screen is looking very, very just kind of slow action. I gotta wait till Hope gets stacks. Let's watch what the Berserker does in the Franz versus Karma's game. And the Berserker, of course, knows the assignment, snipes at that middle archer. But Karma's has the tool to keep him up with the Prayer of Healing, just clapping him, clapping and clapping again. Yo, says what in the DFK will get you on my Wheel of Fortune names. I removed your tune fed. You already won one. I'm sorry. Alright, but I added Sir Worm. You joined, so you're on the Wheel of Names now. For giveaways and such. Okay. In the corner game, we're still waiting on some action. Ooh! Franz's basic attack hits his seer. Now he's in a really tight pickle. Had to use the health vial from his exhausted archer. So, like, if you're going to use a health vial from your archer, that's the turn to want to do it, because you're not really losing out on any damage. But still, that betrayal could cost him his seer if Karmas can capitalize on that right here. Piercing shot 183. 100 damage short of crit would have definitely taken him out. Now the rejuvenation stone hits. Franz is looking good again on his seer. Mega letting some time drip off the shot clock. Now at 2% atrophy. Rapid shot out of Franz. Big crit, 296. He is just consistent. And the Berserker, 294 damage. Basic attacking that archer, keeping the pressure up. Yes, Karmas can heal right now, but there's a repeating shot on the other end of this turn. Divine Barrier. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough for Karmas? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, but I hope so. Sanctuary, getting that heal up for Franz. In the corner, we just saw Rapid Onslaught break Hope's Wizard's shield barrier and then do a little damage on top. Karmas is channeling the Sharpshooter, praying for that evasion bonus from the Shroud to make a big difference here with this repeating shot. Ooh, and it does. It makes a huge difference as one of the arrows misses, but the Berserker says no. It cleans up Karma's archer, and he falls. Oh, the Berserker understood the assignment. Wow. All right. I'm going to switch back now. Main game, Mega, on the left. Hope, just have fun, on the right. Yeah, Beave, I'm sorry, you're too late. You're too late. But I will still give you a fortune crystal, and by that I mean I'll put some of mine on your heroes anyway, so don't trip, dog. Oh, the Franzerker indeed is making a big showing here today. King is now showing up. King, you're getting your name on the wheel. What's up? King, ZMA. I know you can't see it, it's because I hit it for your viewing pleasure, chat. I'll bring it back. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. Oh, time sink. Big damage. Hope. Now trying to put the pressure on, perhaps? Perhaps, maybe? I'm not sure. Has 32 stacks of arcane power now, Hope does. That's when things start to get spicy, chat. You can drop a full-powered Frost Grippy, which, yes, I am working on a song where part of the hook involves the word Frost Grippy, because that's just the right blend of, you know, scandalous content with, you know, thematic content that I like. See, we see sudden death starting to hit after this next turn for Mega. First damage on sudden death is always, you know, not too bad. It's a little slap and tickle, but the slaps start to get harder and the tickles less frequent as the sudden death goes on. Shrap and tickle, if you will. A self-cleanse on the Seer. You'll love to see it if you're Hope. His Wizard now at 38 AP stacks could do something devastating. But with no chills applied to either team, maybe he takes a turn to set it up. Time Sink. Cast on that Priest once again. I missed what he was channeling. I built all that hype. Frostland. So he is doing a setup. So he's trying to get chill on Mega's heroes. And then with that bonus, it does a bonus damage if he casts the Grippy. And assuming he hits these heroes, he'll have over 30 AP to work with. The Forever Vigilant, great play by Mega. Unfortunate that he didn't get the days there. And now, here comes the Frost Lance. Boom. Big damage with it. And he has 51 AP, folks. He's going to do a full 30 blast Frost Grip. I'm calling it. In the corner, we see Franz finally take the win from Karmas. Well played by both. And now, Osmotic Ward. Yes, Hope is now protecting his wizard, saying you can't attack it unless you want to heal it. And this gives him time to set up the channel that he's doing. Gives him turns. It's just what he needs. And he did get chill on the Priest, the Knight, and the Warrior, all three of Mega's heroes. Cleansing Gift could remove it, of course, from one of them. Maybe two before he gets the channel off. But Mega goes for the Swiftness heal, speeding up his Priest as well. Sudden Death hits, doing some damage, not triggering the Osmotic Ward heal. Ice Rain. Okay, oh man, he's really stacking the chill up. And doing damage. Not spending a lot of his AP yet, though. He really wants to set up a clean kill on all three of them, it looks like. Time Sync, once again, we do have Time Sync delay damage coming in very soon on that middle Priest. Hope is looking sick and dangerous right now. Sick and dangerous. You should see the chicken sandwich I was battling Beave. I just read that. That was great. King, don't worry about being late. A king is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. I know I modified it. I'm paraphrasing, but it works. It works. Sudden Death ticks. Man, Hope could end this. But Mega could also end this, maybe. I don't know. A Whirlwind crit would be devastating for Hope's backline. And he does not quite have it off of Amnesia. One more turn before the Warrior can use that again. Health Vial from the Knight to itself, 538 HP back. What a big health heal that is. This Warrior's up, might cast its heal trait. Probably saving the stun for when Hope goes for the Grippy. Heal trait, there it is, on the Priest. Yeah, I mean, AoE or sustain, King calls out in the chat. The sustain damage is looking really good when you got 63 AP all the time. Sudden Death immediately busts through the barrier. Hope just put up the Divine Barrier. But it's also taking a toll on Mega's team with their bigger health bars generally. I mean, across the board, actually. Damn, that Seer has a lot of health, Hope. What is that, 1127? Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Time Sync misses, though. Hope didn't want to see that. That miss is unfortunate. Mega, thinking it through, has a lot of options. 9 stone remaining as well. Passes turn. Interesting. Oh, so the Osmotic Ward falls off after the Wizard's next turn, which I believe is the next turn, yeah. And then Mega has open season once again on the Wizard without healing it. Might go for a Poison Blade, maybe uses a Vial. Poison Blade it is. Hacks the Seer, gets it, and lands the poison. And now the Sudden Death ticks once again. Oh, the Wizard might be able to do something here. Is that Ice Rain? I feel like Wall of Reflection. Whoa, he didn't even have the Grippy. He has the Reflection, that's right. And so now it's going to do some damage. So Hope is protected very bigly against the tomatoes coming in. Full health potion from Mega's Warrior onto his Priest. Maybe we see him use the full heal. No, not going to be able to use it on the Warrior. The Knight is up. Not soon. But Mega's Priest is up next and could use the full heal on the Knight to great effect. Hope has to decide whether for healing or aggression here. Heals up the Priest with the Prayer of Healing. Now do we see Mega use the full heal? So this is going to be a fully powered Wall of Reflection damage coming onto Mega's team. One Arcane Power plus 3.5 Wiz.S%. So if he casts like 20 AP into that, yeah, there's the full heal. So the Priest is now exhausted, and the Knight has a shitload of health. That is a technical term. Hope, I don't know if he has any vials or anything remaining, is about to get a Future Sight heal for a little bit onto the Wizard, but sudden deaths are starting to get big, and these full heals gave Mega a significant advantage in the overall health of his two heroes, which could be big here in sudden death. Future Sight, once again, he needs to get some healing off immediately. Otherwise, his team is looking toasty. Maybe we see... Oh, man. Hope? What's he going to do? Second wind on the Wizard. Does a little bit of healing across the board. We say sudden death hit again. Not enough to save the Seer. But the Seer has second life. Stands back up with more health than it had a moment ago. But no more second life for it. The Knight down to half health. It's his turn now. Can go for a Mighty Strike onto the Wizard. Do we see him do so? Basic attack. 77. Priest now. Where does he put that healing? Where does he put that healing? Oh, it's so tough. It's such a tough call. Prayer of Healing onto itself. Priest now sitting at 645. Sudden death ticks again. Almost dropping Mega's Priest. But with the exhausted turret. Oh, wow. No, no. It never gets the exhausted turret. Because the time sink damage comes and finishes it off. And wow, and the Wall of Reflection damage finishes off the Knight. Hope taking this game. And now we have, for our final match, Franz versus Hope. Just have fun. Get out there and vote. Everybody. Get out there and vote. And I'll add, we got the spin wheel as well. So we got how much time? 3.5 minutes. So I'm going to do one more spin wheel, then we'll do the rest after. Maybe we'll do 2 right now. All right. Bringing it back. I added King. I added Sir Worm. Don't think we have anyone else. Unless what in the DFK, that's Emerson. Let me know if I got that wrong. I think it's Worm. So we're going to do a spin wheel giveaway right now. And what we're giving away this time is we've done 2 Greater Fortune Crystals so far. Now we have a Swearing Hat and a Shelmet. And then after the final, I will give away his last prize, which is a Greater Stone Legendary Wizard. Alright, so here it comes. We're spinning. Chat. This one, first one, is for the Swearing Hat. Okay? So whoever wins this one gets a Swearing Hat. Nice. It's Worm. I thought so. Okay. So, wow. Dude, this thing is rigged. I swear. So, Sir Worm, you just said you're Worm in the chat. I got confirmation that you're here. That's good enough for me. We're going to shuffle it up again, chat. We're going to shuffle it up again. Now, this time, this one is for a Shelmet. This one's for a Shelmet, all right? And it's going to... Oh, Karma's got robbed again. This one's going to Ellie. Ellie wins a Shelmet. Chat, I know all of you so far, but, you know, if you ever win this, the proper way to claim your reward is to send me your public address on Discord in a private message, and I will send it to you. I'm making a list of what everyone won. So just send me your address. I will not go hunt it down in a general chat. I will roll over the prizes if you do that. So yeah, just send me your address in a DM. All right, and then so the last thing on stream giveaway after the final match, is a Greater Stone Legendary Wizard from Hitman Bert's private stores. Although, I'm not seeing it on my... Oh, maybe you sent it to me on DFK chain. That would make sense, actually. Let me go look. I was looking on Metis. Like a fool. Like an absolute fool. 50 seconds left. Oh no. I forgot that I have heroes on this account on DFK chain. Yeah, but I have it. I have it here. So yeah. Greater Stone Legendary Wizard. I will just... Shwink. We'll switch there. So this hero on the left, that's what we're giving away after the final match in the spin wheel. Must be present to win. Has a Greater Vigor Stone. Bert really undersold that. Greater Vigor Stone has Toxic with all that AoE. Critical aim. I've seen some people do nasty things with critical aim on a wizard. Alright? So chat, that's what you have to look forward to if you stay for the end of the next match and get your name picked out of the wheel. Meanwhile, 10 seconds to game time. Get your votes in. Oh shit, with 100 Jewel. I'm too slow. I know I'm too slow. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I was trying to vote on someone as fast as possible. It's too much to pass up. You know? Final match of Hitman's Jewel Tournament. This is sponsored. This tournament sponsored by Hitman Bert. And yeah, it's going well so far. Some fun matches. Biggest, most notable restriction, it's all level 20s and must be 3 unique classes. So that's why you're not seeing any triple classes or any duos, is because that's the rules, baby. And when you host a tournament, you can make the rules whatever you want. And you can do it all on chain through DFK on Metis, baby. That's where the Coliseum is. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's get into the game. Franz opening up with a precision strike with his archer. I gotta say, as someone who does that exact same thing every time I play, what a great move. The shields, though, the barriers for Hope, this time eliminating a lot of Franz's stack potential, right? Because he's still got a lot of hits. That Berserker hits with the Scally's Eye. It hits consistently. He's got an 11% bonus the first turn with the last 2 games we saw. Maybe, yeah, 2 games. And only got 5% bonus there, 3 attacks, because the barrier does not count as physical damage, so it doesn't stack your Opheonar Mushroom. Precision Strike hits the barrier, the magical mystery barrier. What happened there? Resisted the stun. I don't know what happened to the arcane barrier, though. The big old wall. The aquarium. So I'm not sure if it expired and I just didn't see that. But I can't go back now in the battle logs. It's too late. It's too late. Fran's Sanctuary goes up. His team's got barriers 2 now. As he's torn through the Seer's barrier on Hope's team. But the Wizard's the important one. The Frog is up. His Berserker is casting the Blood Rage, big AoE targeted attack. Hits all 3 enemies. But the Wizard still wasn't hit by the rapid shot, so he's stacking. He's starting to stack, baby. Yeah, he opened with that early Wall of Reflection. Burned through his first 10 AP. But now he's building it back up again. Got 3 more there with the attack and applied the chill to Franz's Seer. Longzai's in the chat. And Dewey War. I gotta add you guys to the wheel. Longzai, Dewey War. Okay. Thank you. Got that done. That's spinning. Giving away a legendary wizard with a greater Vig after this game. Blinding Winds out of Hope. Hits Fran's Seer and gets the blind, reducing its accuracy and also its healing. So if your accuracy is down as a healer, it takes a percentage off of your healing. So immediately Fran's using that anti-blinding potion, getting back some initiative and removing that status effect for having to have 3 turns in a row once again. But of course, with his Berserker going berserk, one of those turns is going to be out of control. I mean that literally. It's just he has no control over where it lands. Could hit his own team. Archer channels up the precision strike once again. Is he keeping up the focus on the seer? No, he is in fact now attacking this priest in the back, sitting at about 80-75% health. Berserker's basic attack hit that priest as well. Big block though. Could have been devastating. With this frog launcher coming in. With that precision frog. You know what I'm saying? That's what's coming in soon for Hope. That's what he's got to look forward to. Hope is in response channeling a Frost Lance with some minimal AP. 10, I think he used. Maybe it was 5. I don't know. Chat. I don't know. He had a barrier up, so I think he had 10. But Hope drops the Osmotic Ward with the guaranteed frog damage coming in. He's negating that attack from Franz and also getting a big heal out of it. Well played with that Osmo Priest. Now back up to full health after Franz set up that precision strike. But Franz does have a lethal thing in the pocket here. He's now got that 10% accuracy buff with the Archer and can go into a rapid repeating, which could be devastating for Hope's team. As Franz is keeping his team looking healthy and just used, what was that, a Clairvoyance? Yeah, Clairvoyance. So he's got extra Pierce and his next abilities cost mana. That extra Pierce could be devastating with a rapid repeating combo. Baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh! Hope uses that Future Sight. Takes a hit of Atrophy for it. 19 AP stacked back up on the Wizard. He's looking good again on the AP department after that Frost Lance applied chill to all 3 of Franz's heroes. Rapid Shot now, though, coming out of Franz. 203 damage after breaking through the barrier on the Wizard. Lots of damage there. Lots of damage. And now, the Sanctuary coming in after the Artificer barrier from Franz's side. Looking very healthy and about to get, a little AoE heal. Help his whole team out. But Franz's Seer is actually burning through mana faster than all of the other heroes in this game. So if Hope holds out and keeps his team alive, he might be able to take some advantage in the late game. Both of these teams actually built for more of the mid to late game, with the Berserker scaling and also with the Wizard scaling on either side. But Franz has that early threat with his Archer. Hope drops the Ice Rain, doesn't break the back 2 barriers, but does hit the Berserker, adding another stack of chill. 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 What does Hope do here? At risk of a repeating frog on the next turn. Oh, uses the mana vial, being aggressive. Franz, can he finish? Oh, the heal over time from that Future Sight. Perfectly timed out there to give Amadea Riser, the priest for Hope, just enough health that a repeating shot is now very risky for Franz to do. We likely see him rotate back into the precision strike. No, he goes for it. Chat, he's going for it, and he attacked the Seer. Seer, 522 damage. Actually did pretty well there on its rolls. Berserker follows up on the Seer for 246. Not quite enough to get the kill. Does Franz have something in his pocket that can do 100 damage to Hope's Seer with his own? If not, the Priest will have a chance here to heal it back up, and the Sanctuary is actually Franz's Sanctuary. Deathmark gets the kill, but the second life, the Seer is back up, just exhausted, and that second life has now been burnt as Franz takes the first kill in this game. One thing to note, Hope also has a res on his Priest in the back, who just Prayer of Healing claps up the Seer's health by 337. Franz still has an exhausted Archer, of course. Looks like they'll both be able to clear exhaust around the same time back over here. The Frog and the Seer. The Princess and the Frog. You know. That's just how it goes, chat. Blind Rage coming in. Getting big damage now, up to 26% bonus. That means he's only 2 hits, maybe 3 hits away. Yeah, I bet that's actually a 25.5% bonus. So 3 hits away from getting to full stacks at 30. Artificer passive getting Hope's team a little bit of barrier, which is huge for his wizard, who will now get a little more arcane power on its next turn. Seer is exhausted, of course. Has the chance to use Health Vial or something if he wants, but uses the past turn. Ends up right after Franz's Seer. And of course, Franz's Archer Frog is up in 2 turns, but is exhausted, so no real threat yet. Hope can maybe stack one more round with his wizard and then put some meaty damage out there across Franz's whole team. Sudden death, not for 11 more minutes. It is extended during the final match of the game, or of the tournament, I should say, so that, you know, skill will determine the winner more frequently than environmental damage, at least in the finals, compared to the rest of the tournament. Franz's exhausted turn is up. Okay, what was he channeling there? Sanctuary. Alright. So getting little AoE heals and the AoE barriers on Franz's side. Ooh, Seer goes for the basic attack. Interesting. I wonder what he was thinking there. I don't know. I can't guess. I don't think this one has a crowd control effect, does it? No, yeah, a fear. It could fear. Small chance to fear. So maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe he just wanted to do a little bit of extra tickle damage. Tickle trickle to Franz's Seer. Yeah, dude, these things slap. Rapid Shot breaks the barriers on Hope's team, does a little bit of damage, hitting all 3 targets. Now Hope has 1 turn. Franz's Berserker does its Blood Rage immediately after. Prayer of Healing claps itself up, near full health. We're gonna see this AoE damage. What's it do? Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. People are taking hits. Oh, big damage to across all 3 of Hope's heroes. Low to mid 200 damage on each of them. And now Hope has... Ooh, and Franz has 3 turns in a row after Hope's Seer. That's actually a pretty good position for Franz here. Wall of Reflection, though, kind of negating that opportunity for Franz to get a finish within this little kind of window that he created very well. That frog needs a bump of growth. Oh, Ellie, why do you say these things that just make me laugh? That's amazing. That's amazing. Anyway, chat, back to the game. The barrier, the wall is standing. The aquarium is full. Do we see Franz just turtle up to let the barrier expire of natural causes? Pass turn? Yeah, there it is. Now, oh no, that was Hope's turn. Hope pass turn. Sorry, I got the Seers confused, chat. That was on me. So Hope pass turn. Franz has his 3 in a row. Barrage. But the barrage lands before the barrier expires. Barrage lands before the barrier expires. Here it comes. Pa 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 pa! 700 damage to the front and back line, all absorbed by the barrier, as then the Berserker finishes the Wall of Reflection and does 153 damage to the Seer. All 3 of Hope's heroes at mid to low health, spanning, I'd say, 30 to 60% between the 3 of them. Future Sight gets the Wizard a little bit more, just what it needed. Now do we see Hope do a heal trade or an Osmo or a Future Sight maybe? I don't know. He has a lot of options. Future Sight it is. Onto the Seer itself, increasing its evasion and getting it a heal in 10 ticks right back here. Right after the first bit of Wall of Reflection damage pops. Paps. The Seer, or the Priest now up, could drop a Divine Barrier for an AoE heal, or maybe a heal, Prayer of Healing. Yep, claps itself back to full health. I don't know, it's risky business though, risky business. Frostbolt hits the Seer, breaks the barrier, and applies Chill. So Franz's Seer now slightly slowed, and has its own barrier broken. But still, overall, Franz's team is looking very healthy. That said, he's running low on mana now on the Archer, which is critical. The Berserker can do just fine with low mana, but that Archer is a totally different story. Is he at this point can basically cast a Rapid Shot, a Precision Strike, and I think that's maybe it. I might be giving him too much on the Rapid Shot. Oh, Kupo is here. Gotta add your name to the list. Kupo. Okay. Got you on the list, buddy. Bleed damage. Ticking. The Wizard is just so low for Hope. And the Seer's up next. So Hope uses this the heal trait, not the hate trial. The heal trait from his Seer, taking his Wizard back up to about 60-70% health. And after Franz's Wizard, Hope has a turn with his... Or after Franz's Seer, Hope has a turn with his Wizard and Priest. Franz uses Clairvoyance on the Archer, reducing the mana cost of its next ability, and adding Pierce to it. Meanwhile, Hope responds with a Divine Barrier just in time to get extra AP onto his Wizard, who is up now. And Dewey, he's sitting at 12 AP, so he chunked a lot into that Wall of Reflection. Oh, basic attack. Big damage. The Sybil run lane. The Seer is in trouble. Franz is cooking right now, doing damage all around. His team is still very healthy. 5 minutes till sudden death. I told you these were both late game compositions, folks. They're both playing very mana efficiently and still almost going to get to this extended sudden death time. Rapid Shot, all 3 arrows hit the Wizard as it's channeling up. I think this is a Frost Lance we see coming in. Gonna do good damage and hopefully get Hope a bunch of AP back. Uses a mana vial from the Seer to the Priest. Now Franz's Seer is up. After this, the Wizard and Priest go for Hope's side. We're gonna see that Frost Lance and probably a Prayer of Healing clap onto the Wizard. Franz meanwhile casts a Rejuvenation Stone, likely onto the Seer itself. Frost Lance coming in. Bang, bang, bang! Oh, 200 damage to the Berserker, a little bit of damage to the Archer who blocked it, but then got pushed back pushed back to the back position. Not a huge impact from that push because Hope is of course all ranged as far as his damage goes, but that was big. The Berserker, instead of hitting Hope, punishes the Archer for having the audacity to stop cuddling with him, and so very, 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 very sensitive, this Berserker. The Archer leaves him alone for 1 second. He hits the Archer, ruins the relationship. Hope drops the time sink, doesn't get the slow on the Seer for Franz, but will see the damage coming in about 30 ticks. Franz's Archer, I think, just did a basic attack. I don't know what Franz's stone situation is over there. Hope is still sitting on 6 stone. Could drop health vial or mana vial for 2 of either. Also has second wind available on his Wizard if he gets into some real trouble. Frostbolt comes out, hits the Seer. Hope spreading the chill. Ooh, and the Berserker does pretty big damage there to Hope's Wizard. And with the Seer and Archer coming up for Franz, can he string some basic attacks together to get the kill? Ooh, likely not with that Osmotic Ward now up. So Franz has got to avoid attacking that Wizard for 2 of its turns, which could be tough if his basic attack, goes to the barrier first. Wow, so Franz broke almost all of the barrier. There's actually just a little bit left, 15, but because he didn't do physical damage, same reason that the barrier damage doesn't stack the Berserker Mushroom, he didn't trigger the ward. He didn't do physical or magical damage to the hero, he just did damage to the barrier. And now that basic attack clears the barrier and did some damage, but the Wizard is now sitting at 450 health, had much less a turn ago. The numbers got obfuscated there, but that was a net heal for the Wizard. Now Franz looking tight on mana, 2 minutes left to sudden death. Berserker strikes Hope's Seer. Hope very low on mana across his team, only 2 vials. might opt not to use one on the seer. No, but he does. He uses one on the seer. There it is. Don't listen to me, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about. He just has to make sure he has enough mana on that wizard to strike a finishing blow. Because still, sudden death a minute and a half away. The frog archer, I was trying to think of like a basic attack pun that involved frogs. But no, I got nothing, chat. I got nothing. He's the dark summoner frog though. This is like dark froglet. The Darth Vader of frogs, if you will. Not to be confused with O'Cool. Alright. What does Alia Lionslayer do now? Has Amnesia on the Frost Lance and the Wall of Reflection. Mana Vial to the Priest! So Hope is committing to the sustain at this point with 40 seconds left until sudden death, recognizing the value that they bring at that portion of the game. And by they, I mean healers, of course, and healing. His Time Warp is about to come in and do a little bit of damage as well. But Franz also has a Rejuvenation Stone heal coming in hot on its heels. This is the battle of delays, channels, and tributaries, all sorts of things. Time Sink hits the Seer, does good damage, but it's immediately healed up by the Rejuvenation Stone heal. Now Hope Seer is up once again. Osmotic Ward is on cooldown, uses the basic attack, hits Franz's Seer. Sudden death now has begun. And now this is a close one. It's tough to say because Hope has like more sustain with 2 healers they just gave mana to. Right? But Franz has more, I'd say, damage output after this wizard is done with its mana. Hope still has a pretty big, impactful amount of mana left though. Could make something happen before that Berserker advantage really becomes unbeatable for the squishy team. Sanctuary, going for that AoE heal. Hope now has 3 turns in a row. Wizard is up. Do we see a second wind here? Might be time for it. I don't know though. Tough call because he won't get any heal onto your priest. Wizard does a basic attack, hits the barrier, and then some damage with a lucky crit. Prayer of Healing now. Claps the wizard back to near full. What I would give to be able to see Fran's Stone right now, that would inform my casting so much. As Seer drops another basic attack. Hope is focusing down the Seer to the best of his abilities. The Berserker basic attacks hit way harder than any of Hope's heroes though. 234 landing onto Hope's Seer with that big damage as Franz uses a mana vial onto his own Seer, extending his runway for healing and sustain during sudden death. Daze strikes the wizard, and lands, pushing it back in turn order. Sanctuary heal brings Franz's team basically to full health, and now his archer's up. Can't do much aside from a basic attack, as far as I know. I don't think that Clairvoyance changes the math. Yeah, 92. Though, still keeping the pressure on Hope's wizard, who would just love to spend some of this AP it's built up, I'm sure. Future Sight, adding evasion and sustain over time. Will it be enough to keep it alive though? The Berserker's up now, hits. Strikes the Seer, not quite getting the kill. 33 HP remaining. Big damage, baby. Prayer of Healing. Seer's back up to about 30% health, 370. Wizard has 323. Franz's Seer is up, likely cast a Rejuvenation Stone, maybe. Sanctuary is on cooldown. Passes turn. Playing to that Artificer and maybe passes turn again to cast Sanctuary. It's a fun tactic, I like it. Second wind crit heals the wizard for 444. Also adds some health back to that Seer that it desperately needed. So Hope, just riding the edge here. His hero's going up and down in HP. Meanwhile, the sudden death is ticking, now in triple digits for every hero. Gonna start being a real threat, as I think Franz has more mana but less healers, right? More mana on his one healer but fewer healers. Ooh, 251, that Berserker hits the Seer. That Berserker is like kill-coded tonight. It is hitting the right targets when it needs to, just not quite enough damage there to finish off the Seer. That was so big. Hope is now reeling. Future Sight onto the Wizard once again. Says, I need to protect my carry. I need to protect my carry. Let it get its attack off. Do what it needs to do. Prayer of Healing, though, keeping that Seer alive if he can. Can Franz get another Berserker hit right where he needs it? Rejuvenation Stone cast from the Seer. Hope has Frost. What is that? Is that the Ice Rain? That's Ice Rain up. Or could use the Wall of Reflection, but with so little damage coming in from Franz, he does have the sudden death actually. Critical aim. Oh, and it crits for 159. Now the sudden death ticks. Oh man. Berserker attack. Hits the Seer. Drops Hope's Seer for the second time this game. That Berserker is wild. Is wild. Does Hope spare the resurrection here from his priest? Rejuvenation Stone goes off, hits the Berserker. Franz keeping this golden child Franzerker alive so it can just continue raining havoc on Hope's team. Hope did it. He went for the res. Alright, so boom, that's Seer. Standing up for the second time. Not even Lazarus did that. As basic attack breaks the ward that it got from the Resurrect. I mean, Hope's probably grateful that it absorbed all of that damage. That Berserker, the biggest threat on the board right now. Except for this Wizard. Whenever it gets a chance to cast something big. Oh, do we see the Frost Lance come in? It could shatter Franz's team at the tip of the spear, but he has to stay alive long enough to be able to cast it. There is the Frost Lance cast. Does Franz finish off the Seer here with two basic attacks from the Seer and Archer? I don't know, it's risky. He goes for the Sanctuary. Yeah, that's definitely the less risky move. Oh, but that sudden death is huge. Didn't even need to finish off the Seer. The crowd did it for him. The shrapnel is here, folks. But the Wizard is going after this Archer goes. There's no way Franz is stopping it because the Seer's channeling and the sudden death just proc. Oh, Health Vial. Trying to keep that guy alive. Sanctuary goes off. What do we see here? What do we see here? Frostlance coming in. Pull! Not quite enough to finish the Archer. Big damage across the board though. Sudden death, or no, sorry, Berserker basic attack hits the Priest. Priest blocks. Priest low on mana, but still has enough to cast some heals. Prayer of Healing focuses the Wizard. 506 crit. That Wizard's out at full health. Sudden death ticks again, killing Franz's Archer and Hope's Priest. Now the Sanctuary heal, keeping Franz's team up. But Alia Lion Slayer, can she cast something that just finishes it? Can she finish these two heroes? This is so absurdly close here, chat. Wall of Reflection. Very much empowered. Basic attack. 405 damage on that block from the wall. Rejuvenation Stone keeping the Berserker capped up as it basic attacks again. Oh, it hit the Seer this time. It didn't even hit the wall. Hope got rugged by the Berserker, hitting the Seer instead of the wall. The Arcane Barrier doing less damage now than it otherwise would have. Ooh, but Hope's kind of in a pickle. Doesn't have much mana left, just enough for a single Frostbolt. Uses a basic attack on the Berserker. Sudden Death now ticks once again. Oh my god, that Seer is taking 229 damage. This Sudden Death is high, folks. It is high. If Hope can make it to this turn, there's like a slender glimmer of a chance. But this Berserker is just absolutely crazy. Could hit the Seer again though. If the Berserker hits the Seer here, that's game changing. hugely game-changing. This wall of reflection damage is coming in with the Frostbolt and maybe a sudden death. But if Hope doesn't survive the sudden death, which it won't, oh man. Oh man, I think Hope loses unless he gets this attack off like immediately before a sudden death happens. Because if he takes a sudden death, he loses. Frostbolt hits, that sudden death hits, and now Hope will lose due to the hot potato condition. Ah, no. Franz just wins because his Berserker's still alive. There we go. But even if the Berserker had died there, Franz would have won off the hot potato contingency. What a close match. What a built for the late game pair of team compositions we just saw there. Absolutely wild play here in the Hitman's Jewel tournament, sponsored and organized by Hitman Burt of the Eternal Zenith Guild. All credit to Burt. He's been trying to make this happen, and I'm happy to support it. And also, these prizes that I'm giving away on the spin wheel, they're all from Burt. And so you all here now, ready for this spin? You ready for this action? You guys ready? So the person who wins, I'm going to throw everyone else who's already won back into this for the wizard. Alright? Alright. Alright. So we have Legendary Wizard. Maybe we show it once again. We show it off once again, chat? Maybe we do that. So this Legendary Wizard right here on the left with Toxic and a Greater Vigor Stone. Level 1 with 2 level ups available to go. Great card. Can be leveled to do terrible things, but great. You know? Terrible, but great. That's what we're vying for here. I'm going to shuffle up these entries, and if the Beave wins, I'm going to spin again. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen of the Chatterinos. The winner. Remember, the winner has to say in the chat that you're here. You have to acknowledge your presence. Otherwise, I'm spinning it again. Oh, those colors are making me trip. Oh, Log's Robbed as Mike K, who I am not sure who you are on Discord. Please, like, say your Discord name in the chat if you're here. Is this what I don't want someone else to DM me and be like, yo, I'm Mike K, and take it. So, Mike K, let me know your Discord handle in the chat and acknowledge that you are here still and you've won this sick wizard. You got a couple minutes to do it, though. Bert, thanks again for organizing this. This has been an excellent tournament. I am going to give it some time here to let the, let Mike K prove his continued attendance, as is required to win. If not, we're dropping his name. Yeah, I'll give him till I can complete one summon on this demon chain. You know, before I just totally nix him. Yeah, clear this sheet. And, yo, I'm Mike K. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you're just boosting my viewer numbers, huh? Appreciate it, TuneFed, honestly appreciate it. I am Spartacus. I am Spartacus. It looks like Mike's not here, though. Enough people have responded in the chat that, yeah, we're going to drop him. Sorry, Mike. A lot of people wanted to be you today. But you actually aren't getting the prize. So let's spin it again. Oh. No way, it's rigged fed. Once again. I shouldn't have added your names back in. Damn it. TuneFed is not here. I'm confirming TuneFed is hanging out with Mike K, actually, as it were. No, congratulations, Tune! You are the Koopa of today's stream. Walking away with this wizard. I gotta go update my sticky note with GS Vigor Wizard Leggy Tune Fed. Alright. My tunes certainly feel fed after this excellent tournament we had here tonight. It was quite good. It was quite good, chat. Looking forward to more. Looking forward to hosting some of my own when I found my frickin' microphone. You know? Ugh. Ooh, Archer. We love those. The Gray Bender. Is gray one of the 4 elements? I don't think so. But then again, this isn't Avatar, so I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter. You can bend anything, even colors, apparently. A color bender. That would actually just be a light bender, which would actually be really freaking sweet. You can maybe like attack people with lasers. Dude, I think I just created the coolest thing ever. Light bending. It's real. I made it up. No one's ever used that phrase before. Ooh, yay! We got a second win. Thank you, Zellies. Thank you, DFK Helper. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Hitman's Jewel, a tournament sponsored by Hitman Burt, because DFK has made tools to allow their community to sponsor and organize and run tournaments as much as they want. And he sponsored it with some heavy Jewel on both the winnings side and the you know, what's it called? Influence sponsorship side. So really mad props to Burt. Thank you all for showing up and watching here on YouTube and on Twitter. And with that, I will leave you with the Sharkules Jam. If I can find it. Where's that at? Yeah, there it is. Boom.
The legends of the Underdome. The secret fiends down below. There is only one who is worthy of the ultimate prize. His fins are the size of a mountain. His eyes are as black as the night. He drinks from the sanguine fountain, a charging disaster of light. Sharkules, Sharkules. He will drink from the spoils of battle. Sharkules, Sharkules. God of the arena. Welcoming every challenge from both arcane wizards to steel. Only in the heat of battle does his cold heart begin to feel. It feels. Sharkules, Sharkules. He has dined on the mightiest beast. So Sharkules, Sharkules. God of the arena. Sharkules, Sharkules. Spilling blood with his huge coral axe. Sharkules, Sharkules. God of the arena. Yeah!
He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly breeze.